Professor Jagdish Mukhi swears in as a new governor of Manipur today. Volunteers of JCLPS Students Wing vandalized fruit stall in Thangal Bazaar. Police arrest 50 students, including convener of the Students Wing. Manipur State Transport Drivers launched steering wheel down strike against arrest of an MST driver and a conductor by Technopol police. And President of Zelengro, Baudi, Assam, Manipur and Nagaland cautioned not to victimize Zelengro community for attaining Naga's solution. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News. And I'm Victoria Rajkumari with the top stories and the latest news at this hour. First up, Professor Jagdish Mukhi was sworn in as a governor of Manipur at the ceremony held at the Darbar Hall of Raj Bhavan today. Acting Chief Justice of the High Court of Manipur, Justice N. Koteshwar, administered the oath of office and secrecy to Professor Jagdish Mukhi. He will take charge of the Manipur governor in the absence of Dr. Najma Heptullah. It may be mentioned that Professor Jagdish Mukhi is also the governor of Assam and Meghalaya. The ceremony was attended by Deputy Chief Minister Yumnam Joykumar, Speaker Yumnam Khemchan, Rajya Sabha MP Khetrimim Vavananda, Council of Ministers, Chief Secretary, Director General of Police and other senior officials of the state government, police, army and senior citizen. After the swearing ceremony, the governor also inspected a guard of honor commanded by CO 5th IRB IPS Ningshem Vashum. Speaking to media person, the governor stated that he will discharge his duty as the governor of Manipur in the absence of Governor of Manipur Dr. Najma Heptullah. He further said that he will try to fulfill all the requirements of the state as per the constitution. Volunteers of JCLPS Students Wing vandalized fruit carts and stalls along the footpath in front of Bhairodhan Maxwell Hindi Primary and High School at Dharmasala in Thangal Bazaar today. It may be mentioned that JCLPS Students Wing had earlier served an ultimatum to vacate the footpath as a business transaction at the fruit stall, disturb the academic atmosphere and also create a traffic congestion. Manipur police personnel tried to contain the situation but was helpless at first. Later, extra police personnel of city police stormed at the spot and contained the situation and apprehended 50 students, including the convener of JCLPS Students Wing, Manjit Sarangthem. Speaking to media person amidst the chaos, Manjit Sarangthem strongly condemned that the non-local illegal fruits vendors are given police protection when 8 women folks trying to earn a livelihood were earlier evacuated from the streets of the market. He maintained that the stalls were forcefully demolished since the ultimatum served to the vendors to evacuate the footpath expired today.
Bhairodhan Maxwell Primary and High School Wangdalirba, non-Manipuri sing non-local sing footpath from university. Okay, Madam Kya Wangdagi school authorities sing to one civil kunaina street vendors sing illegal sing ni ma khu lo thok pin ma hai ram ni school ri amot akai ke am khak wan to wan mang sig lenga ka sina hai ba school sing sida government ki sab cha ba akhoi gi footpath na mo ri ba sigum lambi sida Manipur lenga ki matam ki pan ki ba lenga ko sing system kan ngasi nan Manipur sing na local sing na akhoi hing ma ki khonai ban sro la ko phang social lai ta asi khoi ka jhel gi maibel sing na no mang gi cha tan jar kan pham tam di Manipur police na traffic police na sakhai ban khai bi ma sin khong kor kan da yam na nusi ta thong ke am khak chat thai ta dum ngasi ta khoi na to jiro si miam gi kholong nai ta
Haju ini lejeri mufam si baru dah Maxwell High School ki mamang dari mamang sida matam kaya ki mamang dari nan Manipuri sing na phamjan dura lai ba haira yom badukam sing asi ngasi khangok dura jese ILPS student wing ki hangwi sing na khangok dura thuai kre haira joli ba si lokthok ko haidunu jese ILPS ki makai de chu hai ke balai khrabani adu lokthok to gi mayok tang asi hari ba thong si chatharak pani loina da thong si da chathar le ba thambu si Manipur police ki personnel sing na phar ga hoje custody da pukre adu makhata na Manipur lenga ki makai de karamba thong lokhlok ka da haibu di ngai ba tari loina da jese ILPS ki makai de chu Mahiro sing phagi bol loina asigumba thong si da karamba step karamba khongjang jakhil ke da habidu ngami da bu thok tari pawdam jari ba RC mangang chaga loina na cameraman Mosa.
Drivers of Manipur State Transport commenced steering wheel down strike against the arrest of an MST driver and conductor by Technopol police. Manipur State Drivers and Conductors Association staged a sit-in today at the gate of Manipur State Transport demanding the release of the individuals at the earliest. Speaking to media persons, Assistant Secretary of the association, Ngangom Prem, stated that on April 26, a bus bearing registration number MN06A0500 coming from Moray towards Imphal was checked near Technopol police station and recovered 28 shop cases filled with 401 grams of brown sugar from the baggage shelf. He maintained that driver Sanjam Ajit and conductor Robert Henpi Simte were arrested by the police after failing to identify the owner of the soap cases from the passenger on board the bus. Prem asserted that the passengers are repeatedly informed to keep the belongings at the shelves located just above the seats to prevent such incidents. He expressed that the police might have acted upon tip-off since buses are generally not halted at this particular checkpoint. Prem further condemned the police for arresting the driver and the conductor without interrogation and urged for thorough investigation. Prem told Impact News that Manipur State Transport will continue to protest until the two individuals concerned are released.
aduna akhoi kaino je drugs gi aseng ma puje puthokpio aduga moi do ena bhabiu akhoi gi cham jariba mayam ge thabak tok jariba kaino ji thadok piro masi thadok tribodi akhoi je gari je hek thadok tribo akhoi starting paija akhoi
President of Zelengrong, Baudi, Assam, Manipur and Nagaland, Atwan Abonmei has cautioned that various misunderstandings will arise if the NSCN-IM, in the aim of achieving Naga's solution, victimize the Zelengrong community. He made the statement at the press meet organized by Zelengrong Youth Front and All Zelengrong Students Union at Mahabali Kabui Community Hall today. He condemned the categorization of the Zelengrong communities into three groups attributed by one Tatar Hoho of NSCN ZPRN-IM and further expressed disappointment at the former's refusal to readdress the issue. Atwan strongly condemned the disintegration on a community based on personal interest. President of Shiv Sena Manipur M. Tombi, while appreciating the coming to an end of the long-dragged Indo-Naga peace agreement, also reiterated not to compromise the state's territorial integrity while submitting the prolonged Indo-Naga peace agreement. M. Tombi was speaking to media person at State Shiv Sena office in Babupara today. The party president, on the other hand, lauded the launch of Go to Village mission initiated by Chief Minister Biren-led government yesterday. Tombi lauded Chief Minister Biren and called him as a man who keeps his words. He cited that the Chief Minister's promises made to the people of Ukhrul last year were accomplished on time.
Aduga ipai pugi ikheng tan nganglamba utuk batuk tan nganglamba adugumba saktam masigi saktam masi community tongan ba community kunthraga mapan nipurom leiba community mayam sigi marakta community amakha khangalaga state government leina state government gi madudagi tongan ba administration na thangni habese masi Shiva Sena na yabunga moy masigi mayokta Shiva Sena na tongan ba Manipur leiba civil organization singa kusam naraga masigi mayokta khoi chap chana thenagani.
United Golapati Hatha Development Council organized a sit-in at Hatha Golapati Maning Laikai in demand for potable water for the people residing in and around Hatha Golapati today. People in the area expressed that due to dredging works on Imphal River, Hatha Golapati is out of clean water for domestic use. General Secretary of the Council, Hazir Arafat Ali, said Golapati water supply pipeline was destroyed during dredging works of Imphal River.
Nongju thala abanina mangjona na bor pai sisu loisandringai di marak sida ising si pitak piu loina na mayam sigi awaba se kokhanna ba pambaida sarkar na masigi akanba miing ama changbiraga tangai phadna chahen tha amasu labanina meda akoi numitra mani tangai re muslim singi oiba yamna maru oiba chahen tha ma labanina sida ising gi awaba che nupi angang imung manung si yam wai aduna miyoibagi yamna maru oima ising asi tangai phadaba mani haina kalaga honorable chief minister amadi mari lenaba resource water oiro ama boiro department singna athuba matamda mieng changbiraga anoba pipe sinbiduna watliba ising thakwa phangjadriba praja singsigi yengbiraga ising se pihanbiu.
The Cease Work Strike and demand for implementation of the 7th Central Pay Commission initiated by Joint Administrative Council of Amtak and Amgio has entered the 42nd day today. As a part of the Cease Work Strike, employees at the Office of District Cooperative Officer in Porompat, Imphal East staged a sit-in at the office today. An employee at the sit-in asserted that the demand for implementation of the 7th Central Pay Commission for government employees in the state initiated by Amtak and Amgio is justifiable and further termed the government's indifference to their demand even after over a year as unfortunate.
Nariba asset singda 7 pay commission asi implement of wikraga asset asida chathariba sejwa asai asina numit nipuni 20 chukraba phawda asset government asina chapchaba wafam am phawba pibidaba se yamna lebak thiba amani maram sina JSC asina chathar changcheliba asai asi maram chaba am oibana 7 pay commission asi implement tawdri phawba akhoi JSC na akhoi changcheliba akhoi khonging asida akhoi district cooperative officer Imphal East amasung akhoi zonal office homung amasung akhoi inmungna akhoi chapchana akhoi hek implement tawdri phawba akhoi support tawjagan.
Chairperson of Manipur Buildings and Construction Workers Board, MB and CWB Sanglakpam Prashojit expressed disappointment at MLA P. Sarachandra and the 35 unions who have urged to the Chief Minister to take action against him. He lamented that it is unfortunate to mislead the public with petty politics and accuse a person who has contributed for the benefit of the people. Speaking to media person at DC complex in Lamphel, Prashojit maintained that he welcomes a proper investigation such as a PIL or a vigilance to monitor him if there are any proof of his misconduct. He stated that he will leave his post if the government complies to the union's demand. However, he appealed to authority concerned and personnel not to put him in a bad light. Prashojit maintained that the question raised against him include distribution of labor benefits, labor cards and reimbursement of awareness program, to which he clarified that majority of the labor benefits which were piled up for the past 4 years were recently distributed and intends to complete the rest soon.
Sumba aranba allegation mayama koi kanona union karaga adagi akogi Honorable MLA Moirangi P. Sarka na tauriba chasi masi akoi yaningde masi suma masi amon tawigano haidana man thamjage aduga loirana sida haiba akogi chief minister regi lakpa akogi हाइबा एप्लीकेशन सिगी मतुंगिना अखोइने चीफ मिनिस्टर सु रिप्लाई तौजग्रबनी रिप्लाई तौबगी हाइबा आंसर म्याम सु यावग्रबनी चीफ मिनिस्टर की अखोइ रिप्लाई तौबगी मसिगी पोसी रिप्लाई तौतौना खबरदा हापिरेसी मी कैरेक्टर एसासिनेट तौरगा मोइदा ब्लेम तौगे हाबगी पोट खरा लेब्रा नत्रगा मीगी मयाम ममांदा फतना इमेज एसासिनेट तौगे हाबगी अखोइ इसागी मीगी फतनब तौगे हाबगी वखन खरा लेब्रा मसी म्याम से तौबिदनबा मसी मै तौबगी अखोइगी कैनोसी लालोंसी याम चाउना कंडेम तौजे हना आई थमजनी.
It's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you reports on Apun Lup accusing the Muslim inhabitants of Kairang of demolishing the shrine of Ibendo Laishna at Hanaching, Chiangmai. We'll be back with the details after the break. Keep watching Impact News. Welcome back. You're watching Primetime English News. Apun Lup has accused the Muslim inhabitants of Kairang of demolishing the shrine of Ibendo Laishna at Hanaching, Chiangmai. Speaking to media person, President of Hampak Laikang Lup and member of Apun Lup, Mutum Indrajit, stated that a ritual ceremony organized by the organizing committee Apun Lup was held on April 30th. He alleged that the Muslim inhabitants of Kairang destroyed the shrine, taking advantage of the dismal weather and lack of volunteers on the occasion. He maintained that similar incidents have occurred in the past where worshipping the Meitei Pangan gods were demeaned as worshipping Satan or Kafir.
Meitei Laishingu nungsibagi machet ama phawba yaudana aikoidi Meitei Pangan yelomini hajinduna Meitei I chupami sing ase Muslim kairang ngaktani wafam sing ase athu matamda Manipur sarkar amadi Bharat sarkar anina lakhutpam thokba action lakhut तब तारबदी मणिपुर मियामना कायरंग मुस्लिम मखोइनदी कायरंग पांगन येलोमिनी हाइजबा खुल्लसिगी मथक्ता मतिक चाबा अकीबा पोकपा याबा चेराक पिरकपा याना हौजिक मैतै पुमुना सेम सादन लैरे.
Students' Union of Eskwela Women's College in Bishnupur District, in association with Democratic Students Alliance of Manipur, Desam, stays a sit-in against inclusion of Eskwela Women's College in the recent upgrading of 6 government-aided colleges into full-fledged government colleges. General Secretary of the Students' Union, Wahengbam Nandarani, termed the failure of the government to upgrade the only women's college in Bishnupur district as a disgrace for every woman in the society. She further warned of various forms of agitation in collaboration with other students' union if the government fails to hit their demand by May 20th. Convener Socialist Students Union of Manipur SSUM, Bhushan Longjam, has announced that the students' organization from across the South Asian subcontinent will unitely initiate an anti-imperialist democratic movement from the month of September. Student leader Bhushan was speaking at the press meet held at SSUM office in Kashampad, Laisom, Lairak today. He said that the joint step is intended to uplift students of the region and to address the current difficulties facing by the student society. He said the United Student Democratic Front, West Bengal, will lead the Students' Union from India. Speaking further, Bhushan mentioned that it is high time to stand up and streamline privatization and commercialization in the region and focus on the common issue of right to education.
लाखिबा सेप्टेम्बर थासिदगी अखोइगी वाखलोन मानबा छात्र यूनियन सिंग सिपुंसिलगा एंटी इंपेरियलिस्ट डेमोक्रेटिक फोर्स अमा साउथ एशिया सब कंटिनेंट सिदा पुन्ना सेमगा लेरिबा लेबाकी इशू सिंग सिदा कॉमन इशू सिंग सिदा कॉमन प्रॉब्लम सिंग सिदा कोइ पुन्ना वर्क तोमिनबा हाइना कुंथांग सिदा जबनी मसिदा इंडिया की साइड तगी यूएसडीएफ न मरु ओइबा थोलांग लोबिगनी अदु अखोइ मणिपुर की साइड तगी अखोइगी एसएसयूएम न मरु ओइबा थोलांग लोबजगनी अदु नेपाल की साइड तगी ना अखोइगी लेरिबा ऑल नेपाल नेशनल इंडिपेंडेंट स्टूडेंट्स यूनियन हाइबा छात्रगी
Joint Director Capacitive Building Section of the Department of Craftsman Training, S. Ibocho, stated that many of necessary tools and machineries of the ITI centers in the state were procured to make the centers fully functional. Speaking to media person as a part of the series of press conferences initiated by DIPR at its complex in Moirangkom today, Ibocho further stated that the necessary equipments for the 11th ITI centers in Manipur were procured with the budget allocated in the State Assembly's budget session. He also said 2 other ITI centers will be set up at Kangpokpi and Sekmai soon. He stated that the ITI center at Sekmai is reaching completion and enrollments of students for the fresh session will start soon. However, construction of the ITI center in Kangpokpi is still under progress. ITI center in the state offer various 1-year and 2 years courses in both engineering and non-engineering section. The Joint Director said many trainees from the center are now well established.
Laigre selle kara adubu wapas jiga hadaki budget sida koina propose to kara happy rakna government so yakana honorable minister amasung principal secretary NSA kana honabi bigi akoi bigi sakara happy rakna maduna wapas laina bigi process tawri jm dei laibe ya kona jm dei laina bai tawri adubu process.
Manipuri Students Federation MSF in the press release appealed to the authority concerned to fill up the vacant post for Manipur State Kala Academy at the earliest. The heavy storm which swept across Imphal city earlier in the day caused widespread destruction in various parts of Imphal East district. Portion of Uyumpur Government Upper Primary School in Imphal East district were blown away in the heavy storm. Iraima Ima Godown and other nearby houses were also damaged by the wind. All Manipur VDF Welfare Association in a press release informed that the association, along with VDF Garden Association and advisors, convened a meeting today and resolved to commence cease work strike from May 6 to May 15 if the government refuses to convene a meeting with the association members by May 5th. Koyanban Bazaar New Market Non-License Holders Association celebrated its 8th Foundation Day at Lumfield Supermarket today. Mayor IMC Lokeshwar, Chairperson Bazaar Committee L. Tombi, President UCM Sunil Karam and President of the Association Mutum Ibemhal were among those present at the event.
Aduki mati wahiba kaisian itu thudiek ba taugiba chaba thakta dana sahi ahum mari hana mari manga hena nai dana lekhiba doda palak ko sarkar chi na phabra haibo apal apam baduna ahen batane phatta batane phabata ti simai tawdna imai beng jing yang wali isagi independent ni akoi tawningba ko chum haidna nyang loina yonjalaga tawloga lai ba na phamam leitaba ina khumbana wara du loksalaga sala phamba karamana lair bano karamana laita bano karamana kando bano haise municipality na kupna injan biragadi masi aseng ba thabak tawbiragadi aseng ba phangani.
General Secretary of Maharaja Nursing Memorial Committee R.K. Priyokumar in a press release informed that the 226th birth anniversary celebration of Maharaja Nursing will be held on May 6th at the historical birthplace of Maharaja at Sagolban Mabudhau Mantri Lekai. Awards will be distributed to individuals who have excelled in the field of culture, agriculture, police service, teaching, distinguished children home, taekwondo, toppers of HLC examination and appreciation award to Rupmahal Theatre Imphal will be conferred on the occasion. The press release also said that a drama based on a biography of Maharaja Nursing will be showcased at Rupmahal Theatre on May 7th at 4 in the evening. The General Secretary appealed to the public for cooperation and to refrain from bunds and blockades on the day. A team of Commando More led by DSP Commando More Thomas Thokchom under the supervision of SP Technopol Dr. S. Ibomcha arrested 4 Rohingya immigrants from Hotel Kalbo located near More Gate number 2 during a search operation around 4 in the afternoon yesterday. The arrested persons are identified as Dobar, 21 years, son of late Muhammad War Hussain, Muhammad Rafiq, 19 years, son of late Muhammad Adamsma, Kamal Hussain, 19 years, son of Muhammad Abu Tahir, and Muni Bibi, 19 years, daughter of Muhammad, all are from Rakhine state of Myanmar. Police also arrested the person who brought these illegal immigrants to Moreh. He is identified as Takhelambam Gobin, 29 years, son of Takhelambam Subol from Lilong Urub Arabti, Makhalaikai. Now the sports news. Kickboxer from Manipur Thingom Nena and Thingom Tapashri clinched gold medals in the second Jimaf Northeast India Martial Art Championship 2018 held from April 27 to 29. The championship was organized by All Manipur Martial Arts Association AMMAA at CYLC Tennis Court, Singjamai Chingamathak, under the aegis of Global International Martial Arts Federation Jimaf. International Chinese Shadow Boxing Kick Wushu Kung Fu Academy Manipur expressed happiness upon the victory of the two kickboxers. Irong Chesawa Development Forum in a press release condemned the physical assault on the captain of state volleyball team Mohammad Sakil Sesam by the people in Mizoram. The Manipur team bagged the championship title in the 26th Mini National Volleyball Championship 2018 held under the aegis of Volleyball Federation of India at Mizoram from April 24 to 28. LUFC Lemba Kul has clinched the TUFC 7A side Village Open Football Tournament Championship title. In the final match of the football tournament, organized by Tulihal United Football Club and Tulihal Mayailekai Welfare Association since April 12th, LUFC Labakul defeated TUFC by 1-0 yesterday. The lone winning goal of LUFC Lambakul was netted by Thangmei Sho. Altogether, 16 teams participated in the tournament. Forest and Environment Minister T.H. Shyam Kumar graced the final match as the chief guest. Advisor of TUFC, Nongsai Bom Sana, was also present on the occasion. And before we wrap up, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Professor Jagdish Mukhi swears in as the new governor of Manipur today. Volunteer of JCRPS students wing vandalized food stall in Thangal Bazaar. Police arrest 50 students, including convener of the students' wing. Manipur State Transport drivers launched steering wheel down strike against arrest of an MST driver and conductor by Technopol police. And President of Zelengrong Baudi, Assam, Manipur and Nagaland cautions not to victimize Zelengrong community for attending Naga solution.